What's up, clanners? This is Ezeldog of Red Hot Heat here with our next Red Hot replay. A couple wars behind again, so we're going to try and get caught up this morning. Going back to WD Revolution. This was the one where we were ahead by 10. They came back and did some stuff, but then we picked up a couple stars there. Let's go through the attacks and see what pull it out. We'll just run through a few, not show them all, of course. Doku with 3-star turtles. These are our Town Hall 7s. Hawk Dust picked up a last-minute star just for insurance. We weren't sure how they were going to be attacking in the last moment. Durr cleaned up a Town Hall 8. Predator, we're going to be looking at his attack on number 15. We had a 6-star war with our Town Hall 8s. So this is going to be a hog attack, and let's look at this to see what he did. We've got the Giant going in to tank for these hogs, and these hogs are doing a couple things. They're getting a defense, they're checking that area for bombs, and they're pulling out the clan castle. I have seen some people sending in hogs for the lure, and they send in maybe 2 hogs, and here's where you got to try to get this to fit. You either want the lure or you want the lure and a defense. So if you can get the lure with 1 hog, then use 1 hog. But don't throw 2 hogs in just to get the lure and have them die. You know, send that 3rd hog if it means you can get a defense or check an area like Predator did. So it's better use of your troops. He's pulling the dragon over to the side, distracting with the Barb King, and sending the wizards. I know that there's been some discussion in the channel about distracting with barbarians and saving the Barb King for cleanup. I don't know if Barb King is the best for cleanup. I think you want to save wizards for cleanup. Barb King is so slow. He's better, I think, to go in and start punching at the base. But here come the hogs, and he's got that double bomb spot covered. I'm not sure if he knew or just waited for it to flash. And being very patient with the heals. Maybe too patient with the poisons. I would really like to see our Town Hall 8 hoggers use their poisons sooner and more effectively, because these skeletons are just chasing the hogs all over. It's not going to matter here for Predator, but for other people it has wrecked their raid a little bit. You see it using there at the end? Maybe what he's thinking is, I would like the poison to get both groups of skeletons, and sometimes the groups of skeletons never converge. So if it looks like the hogs are going in 2 different directions, kill 1 batch of skeletons. It's better than killing 0. Oh, painful double bomb set there at the end, but luckily had enough wizards coming into the core to get the Town Hall and get the clan castle and get the 3-star. Okay, so great job, Predator. No one wants a 99%. You got it. Okay, going back to the map. Let's see what else people did. Windshard picking up some stars for us. And we're going to look at Kosher attacking number 13. Another Town Hall 8. So let's see any differences here in this attack from the one we just saw from Predator. Again, Giant is tanking and getting the lure. So you see he's getting the lure with 1 troop. He's not sending any hogs. Oh wait, then he does. See, this is actually this is what I mean. If the dragon and the balloon are already out, the additional hogs are not necessary unless you're going to kill a defense. What I guess he could have done is put those 2 extra hogs on that gap between the gold cannon and the archer tower. Then he could have tested that area while the Giant was still up. Okay, so a little inefficient with a couple hogs there, but we're doing the same thing. Okay, poisoning the dragon. This is questionable because it's really not going to do that much to the dragon. You see it's taking out maybe less than 10% of its life. And better, I think, to save that poison for the skeletons that can really wreck your hogs there at the end. Okay, so nice wall of hogs targeting many defenses at once, and he's just got a lot of open area. Look how he just puts that heel down right in that open area. Not sure probably where the bombs are. And it's a double, but he hits them 1 at a time, and even if they had gone off both at once, there weren't that many hogs there. So he's being smart with his hogs. That last heal, a little late on that giant bomb, but it was okay. And this is where it'd be nice to have that poison to take out those skeletons. Okay, but he's nice and quick. You see how he put those 2 wizards down there at the top? As soon as the defenses were engaged, he dropped those wizards and started the cleanup. His barb is swinging around the bottom, so he puts his wizards on the top. Maybe he could have taken an extra beat and dropped a wizard on that elixir storage there. Remember, with your cleanup troops, you kind of want to put them opposite where your army is. So I like the way the wizards went down fast, but if the hogs are already up here, wizards probably don't need to be up there. And it sure would be awful to get a 99% on that one elixir storage. Okay, that's not going to happen, but we have seen it happen where just a bad cleanup placement of the cleanup troops can cost you the 3-star. Put it over on that hut. That's a great place to drop your cleanup troop. Yeah, look at this one down here. Also has to be chased down. Okay, so just a few points to help refine things for some tougher bases, tougher attacks. But good job, Kosher. We're going to go Giant, did a Town Hall 8 cleanup. We're going to see Starls later, and here's K. Smith doing a Town Hall 9 3-star, and it looks like, oh yeah, I was looking for this one. He's using a GoWiWi with hogs at the end. So this is what we've been talking about trying to add and trying to develop our different ways to get that 3-star with your GoWiWi or GoWipe. Once again, what is the problem? What is the reason why GoWipe becomes a 2-star? It's when your troops get bogged down in the core. So we've seen how a lot of 3-stars emerge from very open bases where it's easy for troops to swing around through a lot of compartments. This might almost be one of those because the compartments are so large. But K-Smith's going to bring in some hogs to help make sure that he gets the back of the base. If I recall, I think he drops them on the top there at that north cannon, and he's got a heel for the hogs. Let's see when they come down. Everything's going normal, great funnel. Yeah, here they come. So that compartment that would be tearing up his stuff, the cannon and the archer tower and that mortar, the hogs have taken care of it, and now they're going to go get the next compartment up there at the top. I think he gets unlucky and hits a double giant bomb here. No, just a single. Okay, good. I think there was another attack where someone was doing the same thing and they got unlucky with a DGB. But look at how these hogs are just cleaning out the back of this base, getting into all those compartments. It's only 6 hogs. But with a heal spell and so much distraction by other troops, the skeletons take him out at the very end. But now his main army only has to punch into a couple of areas, and we'll just watch them do that with the queen still up and so many witches and wizards. K-Smith obviously had plenty of troops. He probably could have got the whole base, but maybe not in the amount of time that those hogs helped with the way they were able to leap over the walls. Okay, so love to see that. Love to see the extra touch being added on the GoWiWi for the 3-star. Okay, there's been a lot of demand, a lot of chat. I've been getting kick messages and tweets about they just want to see more from Guns. So we're going to, satisfy the masses here with this GoHo that Guns doing. You see he's using the 2 golems and 2 witches. I remember seeing something in a Jake video about bringing 2 witches instead of a 3rd golem for a large GoHo push, because those witches can help you get into little, the way Jake said it was, they're like little fingers. The skeletons just go in and feel out all those bomb spots. That may be what Gun's thinking here. Hits a weird giant bomb on the outside. Okay, and he's got this is like a full-fledged, almost like what K-Smith did, a GoWipe or GoWiWi on the front, with just a lot more hogs, though, on the back, obviously. But he did send a P.E.K.K.A. Oh, again, that's it. He's missing his Barb King. Gun is doing a lot of these with the Barb King upgrading, so more kudos to him. This is what the fans want to see. They want to see how an expert attacker can 3-star base with no Barb King. So, now the surgical hog is starting. You see he's got a giant up there in the top distracting 2 archer towers. He's sending about 4 hogs per defense. That's one of the rules that we've kind of picked up on the surgical. You want about 4 hogs per defense, and when you drop your giant to tank, you want the giant to distract at least 2 point defenses, possibly 3. So when you're planning out your surgicals, check your radius and see if you can get your giant to tank for 2 cannons or even 3 would be ideal. And so now the hogs just run through the rest of the base, and see how the hogs are at the bottom and he's putting his wizards at the top. That's what I was talking about. There's no reason to drop wizards on the bottom when the hogs are on the bottom. They're going to clean the bottom, and you don't want to lose the raid on time with your whole kill squad on one side of the base. Alright, the hogs are on the town hall, and the Wizards are on the top. Everything is looking great. So just a lot of good technique there with the GoHo and surgical hog deployment by gun. Hopefully, I'll stop getting all these requests to see his attacks now. Starls is got a 3-star for us here with a Lavaloon, and I'm running a little close on time. I want to show 2 more replays, so we'll start this on double time. He's sending in a golem and breaking in 2 golems, so he's trying to get to the queen and get that air defense, I imagine, and then do his hounds from the other side. So the Wizards are funneling. He's being patient with his heroes. Looks like he used a heal there to help keep his kill squad up while they're taking all that dragon and balloon damage. The king goes in and gets the queen, and they got the air defense, and so the queen's up, but now it's just, she's about to go use her ability, and now it's time to start the lava attack. 2 hounds and some balloons and a rage. A 3rd hound, some balloons, and a rage. He's not going to have a rage for that 3rd air defense, but his balloons are just going to get there on their own. He's got 4 coming in on the back to help reach that air defense or just clean up things from the other side. And that's going to be it. The last hound pops. There's not much left for the balloons. 1 wizard tower, and it's cleanup time. Plenty of pups. Balloon, getting some high storage, high HP storages up there, and that's going to be it. Great job by Starls, getting the 3-star there for us. Okay, last one. We're going to look at James attacking number 5, and this is another Town Hall 9 lava attack. It looks like he's going to have 1 golem probably in the clan castle. I like how he spotted up there that spot for the wizard on top to start the funnel and be out of range of everything. When you have to plan your funnel, and you have to check the ranges of the defenses where you're putting those edge pieces on. This is why people are able to use minions sometimes to start creating their funnel, because they check the radiuses and they see, oh, it's just cannons. The archer tower's out of range. The air defense is out of range. He could see up there that everything was out of range and made a nice wizards. He's sending in his king to go after the queen. Not poisoning the CC. Okay, a Valkyrie, there's no use really poisoning a Valkyrie. So he's just going to muscle through him. He didn't even have to use a rage on his CC. That's great. So now going into the balloon attack, he's got 4 rages and the poison spell for air skeletons. Here come the 2 hounds and nice targeted balloons. Look at how they're all going to separate defenses. That's great. Instead of clumping up initially, they're going to clump up eventually. But then he's patient and he rages them to the air defense. 3rd hound. And now again, targeting the balloons, cannon, archer, Tesla. They're taking out separate things. He's going to rage to that air defense. He's got 1 more air defense to reach, but 2 more rages and 7 balloons left. So he just really overkilled this base, and he's still targeting. Look, Tesla, wizard tower, archer tower. Notice how he's not sweeping in from the left. He knows that's where his cleanup is going to happen. Not worried about that 1 cannon and that 1 wizard tower, just supporting the main group of balloons with his additional balloons, and it's all over at this point. Pups are everywhere. Balloons are going to start cleaning up the bottom, and a nice 3-star from James. Alright, so this was a well-fought war and another good victory for us. Red Hot Heat against the clan was called WD Revolution. Good job to them. This was a 20v20 war, so they got 48 stars to our 52. Once again, we're going to check out here real quick our next war, and thanks again for watching.